wake up the world, it's a brand new flow. Stories are brewing with Joe. Pull up a seat, let your truth unfold. Real talk, real hearts, real souls. It's coffee and conversations with Joe, where your voice has room to grow. No judgment, just love that flows. Coffee and conversation.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? It's Coffee Conversation with your boy Joe Locker. How y'all doing? AKA what? Mr. Coffee. Y'all up this morning? What y'all doing? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Are y'all ready for the day? I know y'all been missing your boy. We've been hanging out. We've been doing a little things, right? Y'all know today on the show we got Lisa. She got some drama, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she got some kind of drama because I've seen a lot of stuff going on the internet. We got a great guest coming on today, man. We're all about music. If you guys want to know anything about music, got to ask him some questions. And he may even play a little song for us. You know what I'm saying? He's a trumpet player. One of the baddest boys right here in Birmingham, Alabama. We got him right here on Coffees and Conversations. But before I get into the show, I got to talk to my girl, Lisa. How you doing? Are you around anywhere, Lisa? You around?
Good morning.
There she go.
Good morning.
Everybody said they hear your voice, but they never see you. What's up with that? Are you ever gonna come on camera?
It's the mystery behind the voice. I like to keep.
So you got the men crooning over you over the voice, but they don't know how you look.
Keep them on their toes. You gotta keep them on their toes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know she's beautiful, y'all fellas. So if you ever want to see her, just come on down and put the coffee pot. What's going on, baby? How you doing?
I am doing well. How are you?
You look good up in that. I did. It was peaceful. I got a chance to rest and sleep. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything, but it was great. It was good. I noticed I didn't even bother y'all.
You did good. Let's give him a round of applause for doing good. He did good.
For the 4th of July, I relaxed. I didn't go anywhere. I just chill. Downtime. What about you? I saw you and the grandbabies out there doing a little swimming and stuff like that. What were y'all doing?
We went to Florida. My little daughter moved. She relocated her family to Florida. So we went down to support.
Oh, your daughter actually moved to Florida?
She moved to Florida.
Oh, so she was tired of you?
Yeah. She was tired of Alabama. She said Alabama.
That ain't what she said in the post. She was
that's my baby girl who's tired of me.
Oh, yes. Well, she going to leave you too.
Drive.
The J-Rock?
Yeah, J-Rock.
Yeah.
She tired of me.
Yeah. J-Rock going to leave you real soon too.
I let her drive, but I had to tell her, hold on, slow down, pay attention to the road. I was that passenger driver.
Did your sugar get low?
Always.
Chicken sugar?
My chicken sugar was low in Florida.
Well, before we get into the show today, Lisa, I know there was a lot of drama. Some we probably missed last week. What is going on in midweek drama for Coffees and Conversations? What's going on?
Halfway through the week, let's go. Lisa's got the coffee, Joe's got the show. Sip it strong, feel that aroma. Welcome to Lisa's midweek drama. The smudge.
Now,
what?
I truly struggle with what I wanted to talk about today because it's a lot.
You ain't been talking about the polygamous again?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm so angry with that man, but no, I'm not gonna talk about the polygamous again.
Okay.
Right now, on these trending streets,
yeah,
we got to talk about Scottie Pippen.
Who?
Scottie Pippen.
You talking about Scottie Pippen from the Bulls? Why are we talking about? Okay, Lisa, I thought you had some business. Really, that guy, he didn't retire. We really talk about him.
6-time All-Star.
Yeah, well, what?
In these internet streets.
Yeah.
Now, allegedly.
Oh Lord, you sound like Tasha K. There you go, Tasha K.
He has surfaced with a 23-year-old girlfriend. Ask me how old this man is.
Scottie got to be what? 50, late 50s, early 60s?
60 years old.
Okay.
Joe, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. 60 years old, and he got a 23-year-old girl.
And he
allegedly, because I don't know.
Because
I don't know what the internet.
So basically, what you're saying that somebody seen this 60-year-old man with a 23-year-old woman, and they saying that's his girlfriend.
Let's talk about this.
Come on, man, stop.
Go ahead and forget. Let's talk about this. I need y'all in these comments to tell me how you feel about this 60-year-old man dating this allegedly with a 23-year-old child.
She's 21. Oh, 21. She's grown.
Please come to these comments.
Now, I'm just gonna say, I
want to hear how y'all feel in the comments.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Okay, tell us how you feel, please.
But I think it's wrong for him to be dating a 23-year-old. But still, he grown, she grown. If it's consenting, he need to watch what's going on with the what's it called, the big trigger, whatever his name. He better watch. He better watch. But you know what I'm saying? In these streets, what's his name? Marcus Wiley. His wife done got him hemmed up. I'm just saying. Shannon Shaw got hemmed up. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, Scotty, your millions, bro, was safe. You know, I read a page your ex-wife and Michael Jordan's son almost married her. I don't know what you think he may, even if he's doing it, may just be for fun, Lisa. It may just be for, I know, we know so. Because there ain't nothing a 23-year-old, let's be honest, y'all. Ain't nothing a 23-year-old gonna see in a 60-year-old man, but dollars. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me can I ask you a question?
You sure
can. And y'all in our comments, we're gonna get to the show in a minute. I gotta ask y'all a question. Ladies, if you're 23 years old, you got a 60-year-old man that's a multi-millionaire want to date you, are you gonna date him?
Baby, let me tell you something. I don't want nothing old but money.
Like I just said.
I don't want nothing old but money.
And he got it.
I don't want an old man.
But he got the money.
So let me clarify.
Oh.
I want old dollars in my hands or in my bank account, but I don't want an old physically present man.
Listen, did y'all hear what I just said? Because she take the old man got the old dollars. So that means some kind of way she gonna take that money. No, everybody comes to the so what she's saying is on the backside, she goes, if he slips, she gonna slide and go and get that money. I'm just saying, I'm just sipping on my coffee this morning because you just told on yourself.
No, interesting. And I just want to say, I don't think that's right. I can't wait to see what they saying in these comments because 60 and 23, that ratio just ain't math.
It's mapping for her if they're dating. I mean, if I seen a 60-year-old man dating my daughter, right? And I got two beautiful daughters. Because my daughter is actually 23.
So how would you respond to that, John?
Silence. I the first thing, because I want to meet him. And he probably wouldn't want to meet me. Because the first thing me and him gonna have to have a conversation, bro. Why? Right. And so,
yeah, but she for fun.
And he wouldn't say that to me. I'm not going to sit there and lie. There's no man going to sit there and say to me as a father that my daughter's just for fun. He going to try to say the right stuff. Because honestly, he won't make it out of the room if he says something like that with me. I'm just being honest. Okay. Ain't no grown man that's 60 years old dating my 23-year-old daughter going to sit there and tell me I'm having your daughter for fun. That ain't going to happen, bro. I'm just going to real talk. That's not happening. But if my daughter's 23, she was dating somebody 60 years old, I wouldn't talk to him, right? The first thing, we got a pastor in the house. Good morning. The first thing I would ask, I would have to talk to my daughter because I want to know what is she doing and why. And then the second question I'm gonna ask my daughter, where did I go wrong? Right? Or because let me ask you this question now, Lisa, before we get into the show. They say women date men that resemblance of their father. So could it be that she, and I'm just asking, she missed her father, but all the other guys out there that she's been dating her age range, whatever, is not fitting that, that mold for her. That guy came in with the money and fitted the mold for her. And at this time in her life, she said, well, I'll go ahead and, get what I can about it is. He going to treat me right, blah, blah, blah. So it could be that.
It could be. And I've always heard that me personally, I had an absent father. So I've never desired to date somebody my father's age to fill that void. Because it made me think about, I don't know, in my mind, I don't want to be with somebody that.
But see, your father wasn't there. What about those girls that have their father in their life and their daddy's girls?
They can't find somebody.
It's not, but can they? I'm just saying, but that girl that's had her father there, it may be a different feel for her than it was for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. I mean, like I said, I need y'all to come to these comments because I will be in the comments. I'm gonna respond to everybody. I need you to drop in the comments how you feel about this man, Scottie Pippen, allegedly dating a 20 because he's broke the internet.
Well, I say it like this. Here, I'm gonna let this go. If my daughter came in with a multi-millionaire and he's 60 and she's 23 and she broke,
It's a problem.
See, that don't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me because that's cute. That's cute. I mean, so you saying you pimping your daughter?
no, she pimping herself. I didn't pimp her. I did not pimp my daughter. Hold on, I did not hook her up with the 60-year-old. All I'm saying is
We gotta talk about this.
she chose that man. That's all I'm saying.
So
all right,
please let this keep going. Thank you for this week's midweek drama, brought to you by Tate Sport Strategies.
All right, guys, that's at least a midweek drama. Now, Selena, don't you even think about it. That's all I'm gonna tell you, baby girl. I was joking. All right, guys, welcome on back into the show. We got a great show lined up for you. Before I get to my guest today, one of the finest musicians here in Birmingham, I want to tell you guys, thank you so much. I've been working on the internet doing different things, right? And y'all have made my lessons, my first series, a smashing success. Over 500,000 views. Thank you so much. My second series, y'all doing lessons I've learned after divorce. We over like 300, near 400,000 views already before the month's end. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and following my Facebook page. We got more to come. People ask me, is there's a book coming? Yes, we are working on a book. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to Joe Lockett. Exclusively on Facebook, I have a series called Lessons I Learned Too Late as a Husband and Lessons I Learned After Divorce. Go out there, come in on it, share it, and let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for that. But now, y'all came in for the drama. Y'all came in for the interview. Now, y'all know we get some of the best interviews, in Birmingham on the internet. Some stuff we try to go find y'all stuff that other people are not doing. I've been hearing about this guy, right? And since the summertime, I wouldn't even want to talk about music. Because music is one of my different, one of my personal things that I'm very close to. Because I used to play saxophone when I was in elementary and high school, and I was really good at it. So music is dear to my heart. Jazz, opera, classical. I love music. I've been hearing about this guy. Got in touch with the team, and finally was able to get him scheduled to come on your number one show, Coffees and Conversations. Of course, his name is the one and only Terrell Maye. He's in the building. What's up, man? Welcome to the show, bro. Man, this man know how to give a handshake. How you doing? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing good, man. Doing good, man. So what you been up to?
Man, just trying to chase these kids around and try to play some music when I can.
All right. So before we get into your thing, what did you think about the 60-year-old Scottie Pippen and 23-year-old?
I feel like you feel, man. They're both consenting adults. You know what I'm saying? But that's a vast age difference. What do you have to talk about? What do you have in common?
Well, what would you tell your daughter?
I would tell her no.
Right. But think about this. As grown men, we cannot tell our daughters who to date, because if we tell them don't do it, what they're going to do?
They're going to want to do it more.
Right. So I think the best advice I could ever give to my daughter is, I don't think it's, wise that you're doing this.
Yeah.
And just be very careful, because your feelings don't get your heart too much caught up into this.
Absolutely.
And then I tell her, whatever money he gets you, I tell her how to invest that money and put it into the stock market. And it's going to be
That's right. You got to get something out of the deal, man.
Right. So go ahead.
Because like you said, I mean, if you're a 60-something-year-old man dating a 23-year-old girl, are you really taking her serious?
Of course not. Of course not, bro.
So that's good advice. Hey, protect your heart.
Yeah.
I'm
at the part, I think that's the only thing we can do. Mm-hmm. So you played the trumpet.
Yes.
So let's get into this, man. Because trumpet is hard to play.
It can be.
No. Woodwind, brass. Okay. Woodwind, you get when you play some notes, you hit an octave key, you go up high, you can go low.
Right.
Trumpet, that's all in the mouth right there, right?
Yeah.
Because in the mouthpiece right there, you got to go loose lips, tight lips.
That's
Am I correct?
That's right.
No, okay. I
know what you're talking
about. So when did you start? When did you get interested in playing the trumpet?
Sometime in elementary school, and I'll share this tidbit with you. A lot of people don't know I started off on piano, and I can still play. I don't play well enough to gig on piano, but I play well enough to write and read music and stuff like that. I started that when I was like 5, and I probably started trumpet maybe like 7 or 8 years old, something like that.
So this is what I've seen you see all these parties on the internet. We get privy to it through social media. Let me ask you this. Were you the one who picked up the piano and started playing, or was it mama's making you take lessons?
It was definitely my family encouraging it. You know, in the beginning. You
Okay,
know?
so you was not a music prodigy or anything like that.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. So did you like taking the piano lesson when you was a kid? Once you got used to it?
I did in the beginning, but it was a point where I stopped liking it. But I'm glad I continued with it because it allowed me to be able to write music and understand music a lot better.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So piano to trumpet. That's a huge transition, Big Dog. So how did we get from piano to trumpet? What was that?
It was school. You know, you be in the school marching band.
You can't carry a piano around.
Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you change in high school or did you change in elementary?
Elementary school.
Elementary.
Yes.
Okay. So I know everybody knows this. Who's your band teacher? What's your band teacher's name in elementary?
It was Stanley Hall.
Stanley Hall.
Yeah, and some people may know him. He was the longtime band director at Parker High School.
Okay. Okay. What chair did you play?
I don't remember what chair in elementary school, but I was decent. I was.
Oh no, you weren't that good. You weren't that good in elementary then.
I was always some kind of good.
No. But no, see, I'm not going to get away with that. Yeah. I remember what chair I was in elementary. I was first chair.
Yeah,
I was first chair saxophone. So if you were first chair, you were down the line. You got better as you went along. But come on, talk to your boy.
Yeah, I don't.
You
I don't
second
remember.
or third chair.
I don't remember.
Okay, you wasn't. You
sure.
wasn't. Hey, T, you wasn't first.
I may not have been, but I was decent. And I'll tell you one of my memories from elementary school, man. And this is why I say I was some kind of good, because I remember I used to learn the songs off the radio, and I remember playing like some Bobby Brown stuff, and all the girls being impressed. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else was doing that. Yeah. So I had some sweat.
So let me break that down for what he's saying.
Yeah.
He could play music by ear.
Yeah.
Right. That got the crowd. But when he sat down to go ahead and sight read and do the music part of it, he's kind of struggling in the beginning till he got the hang of it. Am I correct? He came to running the scales and the chronological scales and all that stuff.
Nah, you got to think I was a piano player too, though.
That's
I knew all the scales.
Yeah, and I was good too. When it came to being able to play by ear, I was probably better at that, unfortunately, than sitting down and learning to read. I can read music.
Yeah.
But it came to a point with me was I didn't have anybody to feed into me, into my talent. Because honestly, I truly believe that I could have been the next Kenny G. That's how good that's how good I was when I was playing. Because every competition I went to, I aced it, bro. I mean, I was really, really good.
That guy,
I did not know the stuff that you learned over time, how to go ahead and play all the scales, run them back and forth, how to be able to start writing your own music and all that stuff. I got too caught up in, because I was in the black high schools, in the black schools, right? There was nobody but during that time, my parents weren't even, let's be honest, my parents they never played music.
Yeah.
So I don't think nobody in my family really saw my talent. When they saw me first year, they were just happy to see your son playing the saxophone.
Right.
They didn't understand, what that could actually lead to and scholarships and things like that, right?
Yeah.
And so I needed a private tutor. So the stuff that you couldn't learn in those 30 or 40 minutes in class or after school, somebody can start teaching you that other stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to do any of that. I didn't get a chance to learn. And so I put it down. But if I picked up a saxophone now, can I play a C scale or G? I can play a scale and probably play a little bit of music every once in a while, but I would mess up really big time now. But learning all of that and knowing that background there, what was one of the favorite songs that you was Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Which one?
I think it was My Prerogative.
Okay. That got the girls?
Oh, yeah. My Prerogative was the hottest thing smoking.
So you swinging with it?
It was either, I think it was My Prerogative.
That was in elementary or high school?
Elementary school.
Oh, so you was kicking in elementary school?
Yeah.
So during the downtime, you play that a little bit?
Oh, yeah, man. After practice or something like that, or before practice.
Yeah. Okay. So in elementary, so what grade was it? 6th grade? You start playing 6th, 7th grade?
I started playing probably 4th grade.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's the thing today, man. The children don't, we started with recorders in 3rd grade. And
I think
with
my
real instruments.
I started with the recorder in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, the kids now, they don't give them real instruments until 6th grade.
Well, I know when my brother was in high school, if you guys were watching, the school stopped even having instruments. You had to go rent an instrument for the year, or you had to go buy your kid an instrument because you know the school had instruments that we could play. And you just buy a mouthpiece or buy the reeds back in the day, or you know what I'm saying. But nowadays, I don't even know if music is one of a major thing in school anymore. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been around in a while.
Yeah, the band programs unfortunately have gone down. You know, when I was in school, speaking of high school and stuff like that, we had maybe 100 people. You know, a big band would be maybe 150. Now the bands are small, like 30 to 50 people. You know, so I don't know if it's people are not pouring into the arts, and I don't think they are. I think there's pouring more into athletics,
right?
But I think you should pour more into the arts because everybody's not an athlete.
Well, I think athletics, and what do you say to the point of they're pouring more into social media, right? Because let's be honest, music don't pay anymore.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah,
but if you make a song right now,
oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Make some money.
But all that energy,
killed it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you have nothing physical anymore that people want to go buy. They just go download your music and you get pennies off the music. So
that's right.
Is it really worth even pursuing a career that you know you're not going to make any money in unless you have a hit song and you go tour off of it?
Yeah. Well, you got to be built for it, man. You got to know what you're getting yourself into. You know, if you know that and you sign up for it, that's what it is.
Man, that's like signing up for almost a death sentence, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because it's a rewarding thing that, okay, I can write this music, right? But then I got to go ahead and promote this music, but I don't have no money to promote my own music. So I try to get with a label. I get with that label, right? But the label's going to put me out there. They're going to take all my money and then they're going to put it on stream, and I'm gonna get small percentages. And then before I can even get my royalties, I got to pay the money back to them.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, have you ever had a hit song?
Have not.
Okay. Were you close to having a hit song, or did you even go that route?
I did not go that route.
Okay, what route did you go?
I do some freelance stuff. I do my own band, of course, and it's other bands that I play with as well.
Okay.
Throughout the city, and the way a lot of corporate bands do now, or wedding bands, when they come close to Birmingham, they don't even have horns. They'll just call.
They call people here. They contract them out.
Whatever city they're in, they have a call list.
Right. And you're on that list.
Yeah.
So you went to the money route.
Yeah.
No, I want people to understand what we're saying here, because it's very important for people to get this. Because I remember when the Perfect Note was here.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, you don't have to be a hit solo artist to be a hit.
That's right.
Right. Because like you said, a lot of these folks that's famous, they don't travel with their band. There, like you said, there's a list. They call to those cities and see who's on the list. And then they send y'all the sheet music, right? Then y'all have to practice the sheet music.
Some bands will send sheet music, but some bands will not. They'll send a song list.
Well,
you got to learn it by ear.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, and you that good now?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's easy work, man.
So let me ask you this question: what makes it easy? Because you saying, okay, I'm impressed. Number one, I'm impressed.
All right.
What makes it easy work now? Because you hear this stuff, right? How can you hear music and then never see the notes to it, but then you know how to pick up your horn, and then you can actually start to put it together?
Well, you got to. It's just like you got hand-eye coordination. You got the same thing with your horn.
Okay.
You know, and you just like you learn how to write, you learn how to speak. It's the same thing with your horn. It's a language. Music is a language.
Okay.
So, I mean, once you've been doing it a while, you pretty much know the songs that you're gonna need to know for whatever type of gig you're playing. Whether it's a corporate band or a wedding band, usually 9 times out of 10, majority of that list you're gonna already know. You know what I'm saying? And once you start getting calls from different bands, you learn what they like to play, and this band likes to play, and this band likes to play, and you just commit it to memory. So when you get a call, you already know what to expect. How important right now? And this is I always ask musicians this when I do have to get a chance to interview y'all. How important is it now for you to still practice? Oh, it's very important. It's very important.
So what are you practicing now? You're a professional. I mean, you know the stuff back and forth. So what are you practicing now?
Well, you always, like I said, you kind of got to keep those tunes in memory for the gigs that you know you're going to get called for. And you just got to keep yourself sharp, because the trumpet brass period is unforgiving. You know, like you spoke about earlier. So you got to keep your chops up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a saxophone
It's called
player.
the armature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So a saxophone player or maybe a keyboard player or something, they might miss a few days here and there and you not notice any drop off or whatever. But as a brass player, you got to keep that horn to your face, man.
So is it because you have to, when you're playing the trumpet, do you have to press it harder to your face when you're going up high?
You better not. You try to play without pressure.
Okay.
Because that'll end up messing you up over time.
Okay.
You know, and then it's just not healthy for you. Your teeth and you know your brain feel like it's about to explode, stuff like that.
Really?
So you got to learn how to play without pressure.
So what was up with Louis Armstrong? The way he played with the big Jones.
Oh, you mean Dizzy Gillespie?
I mean Dizzy Gillespie. Yeah, why I said Louis, but Dizzy Gillespie. What?
He was an enigma, man, because that's totally not the way you play a horn. You know what I'm saying? But even though he blew his cheeks out like that, he was still articulate. He was still probably like a lot of people consider him the GOAT as far as jazz goes, because nobody could touch him, man.
That horn that he played that went up like this, what is that trumpet called?
It's called a Diaz horn now. You know
what was it called then?
It was called, he got into a fight and hit somebody over the head with his horn, and that's what happened.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So that wasn't actually a horn?
No. They made it into a horn.
Well, no, wait a minute. So that was never a horn until...
Right.
So he had to go play that horn like that because he had hit somebody?
Yeah. That's the story.
Well, I'll be John Brown.
Yeah.
I never knew that. And I've done a couple of papers on Dizzy, and I never heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Alabama, I don't know if they still do, but Alabama State used to use that as their signature horn. All their trumpet players had that Diaz horn.
Man, for the longest, I thought that was a horn that he picked up and he actually, wow, we learned something new on the show. Man, I had no freaking idea.
Yeah.
Now, I need to ask you this. Your top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 jazz songs.
Jazz songs?
Jazz songs.
That's a tough one, man. It's hundreds.
Top 5, sir.
I like Nardis. That's Miles Davis.
Okay.
I like September in the Rain. That's another one. Star Eyes.
Okay.
I like.
Make sure you put the artist with us for people listening.
Well, these are jazz standards, but I will have to look that up.
Okay. Star.
But if you want an actual artist, I'll give you Gregory Porter, Real Good Hands.
Okay.
And give you another one.
You're 4.
Body and Soul.
Body and Soul.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what did you think about Miles Davis?
Loved him, man. I wouldn't be the trumpet player I am today without Miles Davis.
Tell me why.
Because Miles has a unique style, and the simplicity was his thing. He wasn't trying to play all over the horn and impress him. Early Miles was, but once Miles got seasoned and more experienced, he was more about choosing notes and making a beautiful phrase and playing something pretty and simplistic.
You know, Gary, I like you saying that about me.
Yeah, so
that's that Miles. I really love the way this man is sitting here. I need to turn my back to the crowd, but you know,
he would do that.
You said some profound things. It's good, Terry. It's good.
So his philosophy, he had John Coltrane with him, and John Coltrane would just run all over the horn or whatever and be exciting, if you will.
Yeah.
And he said, John Coltrane already doing that. Why I got to do that?
Right.
So he felt like they were a contrast for each other.
Back then, man, because John Coltrane was one of mine because he played sax.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, back in that era, drugs was
absolutely took a lot of them out.
Man. And let me ask you this, man. Do you think they were great? I mean, they were already great, but do you think, as a musician yourself, been in this for a long time, that because they were on drugs, it took them to another level in music and made them see it in a different way?
I don't think so, man. I think, you might have a moment where you think the drugs help you, but nah, I think if you're talented and it's in you, the ideas will come. Because I believe ideas come from other places. They can, like, for instance, like a radio signal of some kind, because melodies are just pop in your head.
Right.
Music could follow you. It can be 3 in the morning, and the melody will come. And if I'm feeling good, I'll go get on the piano and record it and get the ideas out.
Mm-hmm.
But it can happen anytime. You can be in traffic or whatever. So I don't think the drugs help you. I think some people might think they do, but my personal opinion, I don't think so.
Up and coming artists now that you see in the jazz world, who do you like?
It's a guy named Michael Mayo. He's a vocalist. I really like what he does.
Okay.
Up and coming. I can't think about it. Walter Smith III is good. He's a saxophone player.
Okay.
I like Christian Scott. He's been out a while though, Christian Scott. So those are
Just a couple
some
of
that I would say.
Do you know my good friend Kim Scott?
I know of her. I've never met her.
Man, she killing it.
Oh yeah.
She killing it. Man, I know her husband DJ Strict. I know Kim. They've been good friends of mine for years. And I remember when she first started coming on the scene, because I think she was teaching at the arts here in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And to see her have #1 hits now, traveling the world, her and her husband and her family, man, I am so proud of them. Why didn't you go the route of, becoming an artist? Is it harder to become a trumpet, because a famous trumpet player? Because you got the saxophone players. That's a leading instrument. It's very tough, and I've seen her do it with the flute. But nowadays, I don't see many people trying to do it with the trumpet or the clarinet or something like that. Is it tough for a trumpet player to come out and bust out like that?
I would think so. And the reason I say that, the world is tipped on the saxophone, man. And I think it's, because of that, I think it might be easier for a saxophone, but I think it'd be hard for anyone to do.
Right.
Because that life on the road is hard, man. And traveling and all of that. And you ask me why I didn't do it, because I didn't go to school for music. I went to school for business.
Okay.
And once you finish school, those people want their money.
Yeah.
For education. So I had to get a regular job and get to it.
Talk about that, man, because listen to you, and I've heard some of your music, man. Been joking with you, but you're a bad boy.
Thank you.
You one of the, when I said you one of the baddest boys in Birmingham, Alabama, right? And you on that call sheet, bro, you're a bad boy now.
I appreciate
Real talk. Talk about though being a bad boy, right? Being one of the go-to people in Birmingham, Alabama, and across the country, but still, I'm this guy, but I still got to go do this here because people don't know I'm this guy. How was that transition for you, knowing that And I didn't ask you this too. I'll put this with it. When you left college, did you want to play music, or did you want to go ahead and get into the IT field?
Really, like I said, my degree is in business.
Okay.
So what I do now has nothing to do with my degree, which, what understand that's for a lot of people as well.
Right.
You don't necessarily work in the field that you got your degree in.
Right.
But I think I was more focused on just getting a job, joining the workforce when I graduated. And I will say, but I was still working on my music too.
But you love music.
I was still working on my music. Because right when I got out of school, I started my band. And my mom was like, well, you just need to get a part-time job and pay those student loans off. And I'm like, no, man, I want to play this music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just a balancing act in the beginning. And I still balance it. Because I got to play my music, man. I got to play. I feel like I was born to do it. So I have to do it.
So what I'm hearing is you love music.
Oh,
That's the love of your life.
Oh yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
Without it, you someone would be missing.
Oh yeah, it'll be empty, man. And I've tried to quit a couple of times.
Wait a minute, you sound like an addict right now, bro. I tried to quit.
Yeah. I mean, just frustrating. Life, It's frustrating stuff happens. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, man, I'm done with it. But every time I try to quit, gigs start falling out the sky. So I felt like that was God telling me, hey, man, you can't quit. It's what I put you here for.
If you had the opportunity right now, and someone listening, right? You have your business that you do every day for work. and then you have your music career.
Mhm.
If someone wants to come out and say, I'll take you on the road for a year and you be paid handsomely for it, would you leave your daytime job or would you go on the road?
I would not. And I've actually had that opportunity. I have a friend of mine, he was playing for Maxwell. And I was just kidding with him one day at a jam session. I was like, man, I wish I could be like you and be touring with Maxwell. He said, well, hey, man, we actually looking for a trumpet player, And I'm like, I didn't even touch it, man. Because I had a family and a good job and couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And there's no guarantee I would have had the audition and stuff. There's no guarantee I would have gotten it, but I'm just saying the opportunity was there. And I feel confident enough in myself that I would have showed up and did my thing and got it.
Right.
But I'm just saying the opportunity was there. That's all I'm saying.
This comes a conversation, man. We're having a conversation. As a man, I would like to ask you this question, though. Okay, so that opportunity was, it was there.
Yeah.
If that was really your dream, right? Why didn't you walk through the door?
Well,
I mean, because it's always going to be a chance.
Yeah.
And if you can get it, you believe in yourself, right? Why do you move forward?
Well, because I had young kids at the time, and I didn't want to leave them, and I had a good job, like I said. So, when you're a good father, sometimes you got to put your kids before you.
Respect, man. Something. That's respect, bro.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they like, man, hey, I got to go for it. Honey, take care of the kids.
Right.
I'll see you when I get back, right?
Right.
So, with all that being said, how you play with any famous people that we may know about?
A band I played with when I was young, we played with Consuela Lee, which is Spike Lee's aunt, I believe.
Okay.
And Stanley Turner team. He was a internationally known jazz artist. Okay. So stuff like that.
And I want to tell people this here or listen to you, right? Because people might say he's not a household name, but he's a household brand. And here's the difference, y'all. He's making money. And you said something before we went into this conversation today that's very important, I think, that people need to hear.
Okay.
You said that I get to pick and choose what I want to do because I'm secure in how I take care of me and my family. Right. A lot of artists don't get to pick and choose concert dates, the people they get to work with, because that is how they make their living.
That's right.
So I measure that you're probably more successful than people that we actually know. You're probably more happy than a lot of people that we actually know that's in the music business, because now you're doing what you love when you want to, how you want to, but also you're able to take care of your family and be at home every night too.
That's right.
What would you say to that?
I would say that's true. And I would say, I try to have a good balance of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you have to do to take care of your family, but you have to do what makes you happy also. So it's just trying to have a good balance of it.
I see you brought your horn, man. We ain't never did some coffee conversation. We're in a coffee shop. What y'all think? Can I be a senator in your hall for a second? Can I be a senator in your hall for a second? You said you're a bad boy, right? You need to warm up. Would you mind playing just a little bit of something?
Yeah, man. I'll do
all
that.
right, you do a little something that we know now. You're gonna do something we know. Let me sit up. Let me do this in how I do. Let me just sit back and drink my coffee and let you do what you do, baby.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Listen, if y'all want to, you gotta go tell me you playing that, man. Okay. And he picked that horn up and just just start, usually they blow into it a little bit, and warm it up. He didn't even do it. He just went right into it. And it's early in the morning. My man, you can play for real.
A little bit, man. A little bit.
Man, we thank you so much for that. That's the first right here at the Coffee Parlor on Coffees and Conversations. Before we get out of here, number one, thank you so much for coming by today.
I thank you for having me.
And I got a few more. What 2 questions? What would you tell T? What would you tell your 13-year-old self? If you was to go back now, all the experience you done had, everything you've done, if you can go back and say, "Look, T, I need you to know this," what would you tell him?
I would say, one, that's a very good question, man. I've never thought about that, but just off the top of my head, I would say believe in yourself, work hard, and anything you think you want to do, you have the power to do it. Always believe in yourself. Don't think anything is out of your reach. Everything is at your fingertips, and you don't even know it. Work hard, practice, and invest. I would say that's number one thing, because a lot of people don't invest their money. Invest your money, believe in yourself, and like I said, anything you think you want to do, you're capable of.
How was your tea?
Oh, it's awesome.
You liked it? Last question here, man. Ready? All right. It's fun, man. Actually, it's one of my spiritual questions I ask.
Okay.
I know you believe in God. So how do God speak to you, the musician? How does God speak to you? Is it a voice? Is it a feeling? Is it through dreams? Or is it through something that you see every day? How do God speak to you?
I would say in all kind of ways, man. Because sometimes if the universe wants to get you a message, it could come from a homeless person. It could come from a child. It could come from a coworker. It could come from a friend. It could come from thoughts that come in your head. If God wants to get you a message, he's going to figure out a way to get it to you. Okay. And I tell you something I do with my kids. I tell them something, and they may or may not want to listen, but I watch a lot of YouTube. YouTube's built for people like me, I would say, because I like to learn something new every day. So various topics. So anything I tell them is going to come back, and somebody either, just like I said, somebody's going to tell them the exact same thing I told them. It's going to be a YouTube video. It's going to be a short. It's going to be something to reinforce what I've already told you.
Wow.
And I like to say I'm plugged in to the universe. My antennas are up. So I'm constantly taking in information. And don't make it about me. You might want to say, well, Dad, you don't know that. Don't make it about me. Make it about the information.
I love it. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, bro. I want to thank you so much, man, for coming on here, having a conversation with me over coffee and tea.
Yes, sir.
But what I always do before we get up out of here, man, I always give my guests the table, right? You give them the show. And is there anything you want to tell them about yourself, how to find you, what events you got coming up? Somebody told me you like a wedding planner person that plays for gigs to go out there and surprise folks and stuff like that. I heard you do a little bit of that. You may want to talk to the audience and tell them a little bit about that. You don't mind doing that?
I don't mind.
All right, the audience yours, fam.
I'm Terrell Maye. Joe, thank you for having me. It's been a wonderful experience. I have some stuff coming up. I have some stuff in the works. So please follow me. You can follow my band on Facebook, the letter B and Natural. And you can follow me on Instagram at B Natural Music. The letter B, Natural Music.
All right, guys. We hope you guys have enjoyed Coffees and Conversations with the one and only. Y'all saw him, man. He played what? Y'all don't understand. This Coffees and Conversation, man. We bringing y'all some of the best in the city, and then we also next week, y'all, we got a special guest coming up. I'm not able to tell y'all exactly who it's going to be, but the house is going to be full. We're just going to say everybody knows who he is. He will be in the building next week. I can't say nothing right now because we're on the wraps about it, but next week he'll be in the building, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow me out there on social media. Go back, enjoy your coffee rest of the day, and you know how your boy feel about you, right? I love you. See you guys next week.